next to the feeder road here off, off a Central Expressway here in Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And that is the Noctro Macro Simplex Plus. It's got the Pro Pointer, and I'm going to go ahead and start things up. Let's go with turning it on. We'll cycle through. There's 90. We'll leave it at that. Got it on field 2. Going to switch it over to frequency 1 so I don't mess with my Pro Pointer frequency. Switch that on, and I'm gonna leave it on the sensitivity just 1 down a notch, and I got it all charged up, ready to go. I had to charge it up the other day because, well, I ran it down. All right, and there's the park that we're gonna be going to. Nice mulched and everything. It's a fairly new park, been renovated about, I think maybe 2-3 years ago. So let's see what's yielded here. Last time I was here, the park was actually back over there in that corner. Now they added all this extra stuff. It's pretty cool looking. I like it. And well, I don't see the swings. Let me show you what I'm looking at. But there's a swing-like thing over here to the left, and then there's this little zip line looking deal. I think there might be some coinage here. Let's go find out. All right, Noctro Macro Simplex Plus. It's gonna be a lot of road noise because I'm right next to the road just to my right. Okay, let's go start out here by the jumpy things. Oh wait, I'm already getting pinged by someone. What is this? Okay, we're good. All right, I'm using the SP coil. Okay, I'm starting out with a 68, 67. That's a potential penny right off the bat. Okay, let me adjust this. Okay, all right, where did it go? Let me reorient myself right there. Okay, let's find it. Howdy, how's it going? Okay, all right, it's down there. It's acting like a penny. Howdy. All right, Sunday morning coin hunt. Let's see what we got here. At a park I haven't been to in years, and it's actually been relocated from the last place I was detecting here. So it's fairly new park. Okay, right there, 67. Let's see what it is. Okay, let's dig it up. Pretty good mulch. Hopefully there's not a lot of trash in it. Okay. Oh, I see it. Right there. All right. First find of the day is going to be a pendant. Nice. All right. There's no swings here, but there's this little round bouncy thing right here. And I found it just underneath it. Pretty cool. So let's go ahead and, a little hair beret right on top. Seem to find a lot of these guys in these parks. Let's go ahead and throw that in the I found it pile. All right. Good morning, everyone. Sunday morning coin hunt. Let's see what's lurking below. All right, I did the initial search underneath. Okay, let me show you what I'm looking at. That thing right there. Now let's go ahead and start doing a search outside of it. Okay, nothing yet. All right, here we go. No, 20. All right, let's dig it. It says it's deep, so I'm gonna pop it out. Since it's mulch, I can kick it out really quick. All right, let's do that. Okay, I think I moved it. Hard to hear because of all the traffic. Oh, there it is right there. There it is. Some of that can slaw. All right. Okay, let's keep going. Start doing that expanding circle search. Okay, that's the structure. All right, I'm going to go one more around. Okay. I'm stepping out right about here, and then I'm going to go on to the next structure. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Looks like the area where they go back and forth. Let's check that out. These 20s. Let's see what 20 does today. I think I'm chasing this one. There it is. Can slaw. Right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and just kind of cover the drop zone, I'll call it. You can see where it goes back and forth. Okay. Let's go to the other side. Okay. No takers here. Oh, here we go. Okay, 34. Potential nickel, potential pull tab, potential trash. And it's a pull tab. Okay, pull tab. Continue on. All right, getting a faint signal here. I'm gonna dig it. It's not even registering on the machine that well. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe I kicked it out. Yeah, I think I kicked it out. Back over here. Okay, here we go. 20 now. That's potential trash again. Come on. Maybe it's something good. Oh, what is that? Can slaw. Okay, all right. More of that. All right, well, that's metal detecting. Metal detecting in real life. No editing. It's all live right now. All right. Let's go to the little zip line dealie. See what's here. Looks like you can stand on this, go grab that dealie over there, and slide away. Actually, that looks fun. Let me see something here real quick. All right. It looks like you grab it. You grab it here. Oh, this looks pretty fun. Holy cow. And you climb up on this deal. I gotta try it. I'm sorry, I'm metal detecting, but I gotta try this. Okay. Oh, and you sit down on it like this. Yeah, it's like a zip line. Oh, this is cool. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to take the grandsons here. Those guys are gonna have a blast. All right, let's get back to metal detecting. Back to metal detecting. All right, let's see what's lurking here. We'll go over here by the platform. All righty. Oh, here we go. Can slaw. Bummer. Okay, let's go on. All right, let's see what happens here. Yeah, this is a fairly new park, so it's pretty interesting what they've done to the area. Okay, I'm getting some mixed signals here. Let me continue on. Let's see, the elliptical seems to pick up a lot more in high trash areas. That's why I went with the smaller coil. I still have the larger coil, the double D elliptical, but I find I can get closer up to metal poles and whatnot. Trash-ola. All right, so far it's been a penny. Oh, here we go. It's in the 60s. That's a potential penny. It's confirmed. Right here, right about here. Okay, let me dig it up a little bit. Let's just kick it out. I'm looking for a potential penny in the 60 range on the target ID. Tends to be the case with the Nocta. There it is. All right, 2 pennies this morning. Nice. We've got some folks joining. Howdy. 2 pennies. Okay, let's see. All right. Appreciate you guys joining. Just doing a little Sunday morning coin hunt before anyone comes out. I get the whole part to myself, but I'm right next to the main highway that goes up over here north on 75, Central Expressway here in Dallas-Fort Worth. So it's going to be loud. Okay, I'm getting a mixed signal here. Mixed signal big time. Okay, it's over here now. It's a weird signal. What am I looking for? Coins and anything else. It's pretty much hit or miss when you go to these playgrounds and whatnot. I'm using a Nocta Macro Simplex Plus. This was weird. It was a wider pattern. Yeah, it's further down. Let's see if I can find it. All right. Okay, it's further up now, up on here. See if I can kick it out. There it is. All right, a dime. Okay, a dime. I'm in Dallas-Fort Worth, one of the suburbs just north of the Metroplex in Allen, Texas. Oh, wow. Something else here still. It's not registering well. Yeah, it may be something related to the... Yeah, that's different. Okay, there must be a plate or here or something. Found that dime, but that was weird. All right. Yeah, having a hard time listening for the sounds. So I'm mainly looking at the meter. You know, you don't make a lot of money doing this. It's a hobby. It's like hit or miss. Sometimes you find stuff, sometimes you don't. Okay, here's a low signal. Oh, and then it jumped to 33. All right, let's go find out what that could be. All right. Looks like it's maybe some trash. Yep, little foily stuff. Let's see. Yes, it's mulch. It's one of these playgrounds, what they put mulch in. You can see it right here. Favorite places to dig is these mulch deals because I can dig quickly. Okay, here's a 4. Or that could mean a wire, a nail, or something else. We'll find out. Yep, it's a nail. Look at that. All right, at least I'm able to call it out. Texas A&M class ring gold with a diamond in it. That's the best find I've had this year. Best find was, and I've got it in the community post. It's the gold and amethyst pendant, stone pendant with some diamonds in it. Here's a 67, 68. That's another potential penny. Let's give it a shot. Penny City. I certainly use the pinpointer a lot when I'm doing this. Keeps me from having to do a bunch of deep knee bends, standing up and then bending down to find the target. Okay, it's right about here now. Kick it out. There it is. Let's see. This machine cost me $259, but then I switched out the coil for another $100. So yeah. And my other machine I had for 40 years was I paid $300 for it. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on. All right, I'm just working my way back along this zip line pattern. Nothing wrong with deep knee bends. It's kind of why I like doing this. Main thing is you got to have knee pads because that mulch can be killer on your okay, here's something. 56, 60. It could be some of that can slaw again, or it could be some treasure. How deep? It can go up to usually about 6 to 8 inches, but I've gotten stuff as deep as 12. It just depends on the medium that you're searching. This mulch stuff I can get pretty deep with it, but hard packed dirt and whatnot, well, not as much. Okay, there it is right here. All right, looks like some of that can slaw. No, this is like a big chunky piece of metal that cracked. Wow. Huh. All right, that goes in the trash pile. All right, there was another location I went to yesterday that I hadn't hunted in a while, and man, that was just a ton of foil and stuff. Wow, 600. Wow, I didn't pay that much. Okay, I'm just kind of working my way up and down now. Pretty good size area right here. But most of the stuff I've been finding has been in that drop zone area along the lane here. So that's Pro Crooks. Oh yeah, my Fisher still works today. In fact, I used it, I think, at least once this year. I've mainly been doing this one because I like the battery. I can just recharge it. I get about 6 to 8 hours between charges. 19, let's see what that is. And then I keep a Radio Shack $19 or whatever metal detector in my pickup truck that still works today too, for that emergency need to stop and go metal detecting. I don't like keeping this one in the pickup truck because, you know, you get like 100+ degree temps here in Texas, and I find that that Radio Shack, being no LED screens or anything, just your old analog style, it can take that high temp no problem. Okay, let's go check what's here. Here's some wrapper coming in at the 18. Oily stuff. I don't know about best, cheapest. I just mainly go with, well, I've used Garrett. In fact, I used their Pro Pointer. I've used Fisher, and I've used this Nocta. Maybe look at some of the stuff that other folks have done, because my experience is with just 3 machines. I just buy a machine and learn it. The Fisher did not have any target ID, didn't have any bells and whistles. It just came with sensitivity, discrimination, and didn't even have a volume control. So I would use a headphone to at least that had volume control to keep the noise down. And then I still have a headphone for this Nocta, but what some of the folks said on other streams was they like hearing the noise or the signal of the machine versus searching. But today it's going to be tough because I'm right next to the highway, so you're probably hearing more road noise. Here we go. A washer. Look at that. A washer. Excellent. Okay. Continue on. Let's do it. Right there. This is a cool little toy. I mean, my grandkids would love this thing. All right. I think they'll be in town here in another few days or so. Of course, I think we're going to have some rain, so may have some delays in getting out come rain time, but in those cases what I'll do is I'll just kind of stream. I'll just stream like in the house and just go over some stuff. Here we go. 23. No, I'm in the middle of the Metroplex. Right here there's something. 20s. Could be more of that slaw. Let's see if I can find it. Having a hard time. Okay, let's go look at it again. This one's weird. I wonder if it's part of this little rope thing here. Yeah, it is. Little clasp. It's picking up that clasp. Nice. Let's see, personal best, Texas A&M Aggie ring with a diamond in it. I think I have a picture of it in the community post. And like I was saying earlier, best find this year was a gold pendant amethyst stone with diamonds around it. And guess what? It was at a place like this. A lot of folks get into the hobby, but they'll skip some places. I go to this because, one, it's mulch, it's easy. Now, if you go early morning, like I am right now, I have not seen anyone else out here, and if I do, they're typically out jogging or walking their dog. And then I'll go at night. That's why I have this belt here on me with this light. I don't think you can see it well. Right there's a light that I'll use at night and continue doing this. All right. Let's go to these small little deals first before I go to the big stuff here. Okay. So I'm gonna go to this one little roundy looking thing here, right over there, and see what happens. All right. Looks like it's like a little path around it. Now start out with some foil right there. Trashola. And then someone was asking about the elliptical coil, the smaller one. It's so I can get up close to the post here and still detect something. Okay. And one rule of thumb, when you're working a metal post like that, you don't want to go side to side. You need to go straight into it and do like a little star pattern or sun pattern, and you're listening for a change in the tone and a double signal. Cold, that's about 50 something, but it'll warm up on us. It's supposed to warm up today. We had a cold front come in about 2 days ago. I've got some thermals on and a little light jacket. Okay, 22, potential can slaw. Let's see what happens. Okay, I heard it. So one thing about these little pieces of foil is you can chase it, you can redirect the orientation of it, and next thing you know, you'll lose the signal, or you can push it around like crazy. All right, sounded like it was over here for a moment. Here we go. It seems to be right in here, right in there. Let's go ahead and dig it. Okay, let's just pick it up slowly. Sometimes it's some good stuff here. Sometimes it's not. It's something precious metal-wise. All right, there it is. More can slaw. Nice. All right, cool. All right, let's continue on. All right, I did a little circle pattern here on this one. Let's go to that one over there, a little jumpy thing. Yeah, there's a bunch of different things to detect around. That's going to be fun there. A little chain thing and all that. Okay, here we go. So that is the structure, but there's something right here, 66. So that's a potential penny. And that is the reason why I like using the smaller coil, is I can get close to stuff like a metal pole and still find it. Okay, it's right in here. All right, bear with me. All right, let me see if I can get you guys the picture so you can share in the moment of a potential penny find. Okay, I'm just gonna lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. It's like opening a Christmas present, you know? All right, it's not there. Okay, all right, hear that? Having a hard time showing you. Let me move up. Okay, let's see. You guys see it yet? Oh, I see it right there. Yeah, the pull tabs can add up. I know for Ronald McDonald House, you save those pull tabs and you can donate it to them. It does carry a lot of aluminum. All right, and found it up close to this metal stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna expand the search. There's some can slaw right on top. All right, let's get that out of there. Somebody's candy. Wonder if they already were doing Easter egg hunts. Another park I went to yesterday when I went fishing, they were already doing an Easter egg hunt. Here we go. Okay, this one's weird. It's got 60s right here, and then it sounds like there may be another target there. Let's find out. Oh, I don't know what year the penny is. I'll look at it later. All right, here's a penny. 60s, typically a penny. Let's see, this one's a 2004, 24. All right. All right, numbers. For this machine, if it's a 30, 40, 35, 40, right in there, could be a nickel when it comes to change, or it could be a pull tab or a ring. 50s could be a large piece of metal, could be silver. Okay, that's a 58. 60s, low 70s could be a penny, and then 70s can be a dime, and then low 90s is typically a, what do you call it, quarter. And then if it goes in the high 90s, just usually a large piece of metal or a bottle cap. That's what this machine typically does. For the range of gold, it's all over the place. I found them in the low 15s, and I found them in the higher numbers. It's almost like you gotta dig everything. Like right here, this is coming in at the 18s. It's some more of that can slaw. Let me grab it. Or foil. And then there's something else over here that's picking up. Yeah, I found like gold rings and bracelets. 18. It says it's kind of down there. You can't really go by the depth meter all the time because right there, because depth meter is usually based on like a coin-sized target. You get a smaller target or a larger target, it may throw you. So what I'll typically do if I really want to know how deep something is I'll get the initial indication of a target right here, and then I'll just lift the coil up, lose the target, and then go back down to it, and then I'll see when it starts picking up again. That'll give me a rough guesstimate as to how deep it is. But in this mulch, I'll just dig it. All right, let's go to this little pole-looking thing, and then we'll find another one of these standing structures. Okay, all right, I think there's another. I mean, I got all this to do here, so we got time for that. Plus, I got that deal, and there's a bunch of stuff here. A lot of places to lose stuff. Over here, right there. I did not know about this place. I didn't know they did so much work to it. Look at this. Even got some instrument. I like it. What is this thing? Wow. All right, cool. We even got some instruments here. Well, let's see if someone dropped something by the instrument. Okay. Okay, still getting the structure noise. Always tough to search in these high metal structures. Oh man, there's a xylophone dealie too. Cool. But that's where the smaller elliptical coil comes in. When I get close to that, I will slow the the search down, the search coil. So far, it's just been pennies and I think a dime. Okay, that's the sidewalk. Okay, listening for a double signal or changes in the tone. Okay, all right, let's go to that structure and then we'll go to that and then we'll start working the playground area itself. Look at this. This is a really cool park or for kids. Okay, here we go. Right here. Right in between this, there's something. Okay, that's a potential penny again, it looks like. Okay, potential penny. Came in at the 60s again. All right, where'd you go? Let me check it. Let me see if I can pinpoint it. Okay, closer to the structure. It's early morning. Kids aren't out yet. Okay, well, I may be getting some interference from the structure, and that might be throwing me. It sounded like a good target. Try it again. Yeah, it's the structure. Very tough to figure that one out. Wow, that was a tough one. Okay, I should get the same thing here with this structure. Okay, I feel better now. You know, when in doubt, you dig it though. Okay, let's walk around a little bit further around it. Okay. Expand the circle search or perimeter search. Wait, I heard something. 19. That one could be that can slaw or it could be an earring. I had an earring pop up at 19 the other day. Well, it doesn't look like it this time though. Can slaw. Bummers. Continue on. Right there. Surface can slaw. Crunched up and everything. All right. Let's go to this thing. All right. This little bouncy seesaw looking thing. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay, cool. Okay, working it in between. Okay, mixed signal 30s. Let's give it a try. Mixed signal 30s. What can a mixed signal 30 be? All right. Let's kick up some of this. Gotta love mulch. Sounds like it's more in the pile that I just moved, so let's search it. All right, right about here. Right here. We'll just kind of move it over. There it is. Mr. Pull Tab. All right, good morning. Okay, let's continue on. A lot of metal structure here. 1920. Right about here. Let's see what that could be. Okay. Let's see if I can get a better view for you. That one's further down. Kick it out. Mulch is awesome. I could do just this right here. Just kick it out. Okay. All right. Yep. Kicked it out. It's over here now. Back over here now. Okay. Let's see what it could be. Oh, there it is. What is this thing? All right. It looks like some kind of metal charm looking thing or something. Oh, that's cool. All right. That goes in the I found it pile. All right. Cool. Came in at the 19s. What else is here? All right, with the initial perimeter search around the little jumpy thing here, or seesaw thing. Now let's go to this baby right here. Let's see what's lurking here. I'll start out with the perimeter search where I go around the structure and see where that takes us. Okay, 6. Looks like it's right about here. Let's check it out. A little bit deeper. Yeah, a little bit deeper. Let's pop it out a little. Mulch is awesome when it comes to metal detecting. Unfortunately, they are converting a lot of the parks here into astroturf and that little rubbery matting things. When they convert them all, I'm gonna have to find a different place to detect. Okay, I kicked it out. It's back here now. Let's check it out. All right, where'd you go? Here we go. It's right here. Okay, we'll just lift it up, push it off to the side. Came in the 60s, so that might be a good target. We'll see. There it is. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Little Hello Kitty looking thing. All right, cool. Hello Kitty. That goes in the I found it pile. Nice. All right. Found several of those Hello Kitty things. Okay, let's continue on. That was about maybe 2-3 inches. Okay, 20s with a mix of 30 in it. That may be a little jumpy thing, or it may be some more trash. Let's find out. Oh, there it is. There's that one. Let me check it just in case. I thought I heard 2 signals. Nope. Okay. All right. Let's continue on with the initial perimeter search around the structure. Okay, there's something here. 66. That's typically a penny. Let's find out. Typically a penny. Right in there. All right, let me dig it. I'm gonna have to dig it. Can you dig it? Man, I thought I found it by now. Check it. Oh, it's further up. Further up. Oh, I think I see it. Right here. it's a key. Someone lost their house key. All right, that goes into the... I found it. I don't know how many keys I found over the years. I just put them in a pile. I got like a little collection box, and I just kind of throw everything in there. Okay, work my way back around. I'm going to continue with the perimeter search here. All right, yeah, I'm still the only person here, too. Early morning hunts, man. It's either evening or early morning. 45. That could be interesting. All right, what is a 45 going to be today? Or is it this thing here? Nope. Let's see. No, it's not that. Okay, it's over here. That looks interesting. What is this thing? 45. Look at that. 45 usually means silver, but I don't see any silver markings on it. That's cool. All right. Goes over here with the other ones. Nice. All right, cool. I'm having fun now. All right. And again, elliptical coil, I can get up close and still pick up some good targets versus that larger size double D elliptical is good for searching a large area, but getting up close and personal is some of this stuff, like in playgrounds, can definitely throw you a curve. Okay, all right. More structure. Okay, wait. I'm getting that iron sound, so there's a potential nail. But I checked these now because about 3-4 outings back, I ended up finding a bracelet, or actually necklace, that came in at that low number. Here we go. A paper clip. All right, well, paper clip. At least I found it. It's good to know the machine can pick that stuff up. Okay. Coming up on a little tunnel thing. Nope. You pretty much just learn your machine. This machine I've had for about 2-3 years. The one I had before that was 40 years. I still use it to this day. That one is all done by sound versus an ID like I have here. But main thing is learn your machine and you'll be able to find stuff. But it doesn't mean you're going to find treasure all the time. I don't know how many times I've gone out and it's just been trash. Okay, let's see. I'm chasing this one. I can hear it come in and out. I'm going to go ahead and pop it out. Came in at the 20s, so it's more likely trash than treasure, but I'm going to have to check it still. Because, like I said, I found an earring in the 19s. Still there in the hole. Okay, right in here, I think. Just pop it out. Oh, there it is. Shoot. Hate it when it does that, huh? Little can slaw. Okay, let's go and pop it over. All right, and we'll continue on. Okay, Ronald Reagan dimes. Nice. Okay, still doing the perimeter search. When I get to the end of the perimeter search, I'll start going into the playground set, because there's some spots I need to check. And then from there, I'll do another perimeter search around it. Okay, let's go inside it now. Look at this little play area. This is tough because I got a metal post here. Very tough. Okay, set it for non-ferrous. I have a setting on here that'll tell me the difference, and it also has a tone, and I dig them up now because I found stuff that are like a bracelet and rings made of that material that it picks it up. So yeah, okay, you find nails, you find paper clips and all that, but at the same time, there's some targets you're missing. Okay, I think I need to go on this side real quick and check it. Gotta go under. Cover me, I'm going in. Here we go. All right, and what's nice about this is I can drop the coil and kind of see if I can show you. I'm gonna sit down. I can do this here and kind of do this. All right, kind of do this number. Right there's a 16 popping up here. All right, there's something right here. Let me go check it. All right, you may lose me for a little bit because I'm hunched over. Okay, somewhere in here. Holy cow, it's a 16 too. Typically it's trash, but it could be something good also. I may have pushed it over. Okay, all right, I'm gonna let that one go. Still got more to do, and oh, here it is. Can slaw. Right, howdy. Got some folks. Looks like someone from the UK. Awesome. All right, whew. All right, had to crunch under to get underneath there. All right, let's do a second perimeter search around this structure, then we'll go to the larger structure. Okay, 19, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and pop it out. 19, what is it? It's still there. All right, there it is. 19, can slaw. Okay, let's continue on. Coming around, another 19. Go ahead and pop it also. That one didn't sound too far. It's still there. Let's check it out. There it is. Can slaw. All right, let's go and continue on with the second perimeter search around the structure. And then we'll move on to the bigger structure. And so far, I found a few charms and whatnot, some pennies, and I think a dime was in the mix. It's not been a huge find, but hey, it's a park that I haven't detected in a while, and it's fairly new. The park used to be down there. They moved it up here. These potential can slaw. Let's do it. Kick it out, push it out. Okay, search it. I think I moved it over here. We'll just kick it over. Oh, look at that. Holy cow. Can slaw knot. Look at this. Looks like costume jewelry. Yeah, I think it's more of that costumey stuff. But hey, sometimes you get the can slaw, sometimes you get non-can slaw. All right, that's cool. That goes into the I found it pile. It's kind of light, so I'm not thinking it's a true diamond or anything. Okay, 27. Let's pop it. Okay, there it is. Trashola. Howdy, howdy. Howdy, folks. Doing a little mobile metal detecting live stream IRL in real life. I started this streaming stuff mainly because I like metal detecting. I'm an avid metal detector, but a lot of folks just not really sure if they want to do it. Well, right here is a good example of what metal detecting in real life is like. If you see some other past live streams, you'll see more often than not, I'm finding trash, maybe a few coins here or there, and every once in a while, I'll actually get something cool, all right? And just to reiterate for those that just joined, my best find so far in 2026 has been a gold pendant with diamonds in it and amethyst stone, and I posted a picture of that in the chat, not the chat, in the community tab, and then my best find to date has been a Texas A&M Aggie ring with a gold dime, or gold with a diamond in it. No, I'm not close to the beach. I used to live close to the beach, but no longer. Certainly would love to do the beach stuff. I found all kinds of stuff back in the day when back in California, Monterey, as well as on the East Coast, Virginia Beach, and then also up in Rhode Island. So yeah, beach, you can find all kinds of good stuff. Plus then you get the occasional, oh, by the way, can you find my keys? And you hook them up, and you end up getting a little tip or maybe even a 6-pack of beer. Nice. That was always cool. You see some guy who's with his family and he's kind of bummed. You can tell that he's been in trouble, and he comes up to you asking if you can help him find his keys, and guess what? You find them. You gotta take the wins. All right, this one was lurking over here somewhere, but I've yet to have someone come up to me in a park and ask for that. But if they do, give me a general area where you were. I'll search it. All right, I kicked it out, I think. Let me see. Wow, okay, there's something here, and there's something here. Okay, that's what was messing me up. One was masking the other, and it looks like now I've separated the two. So let's go look at the 19. In fact, I see it. Looks like part of a circuit board. Okay, and then the other thing was over here, coming at the 40s. Let's find out what that is. Okay, all right, more can slaw. All right, well, you on, press on. Let's knock these out. We got some coverage to do. All right, I'm still trying to finish up the second perimeter search around this structure before I go to the next structure. When I say structure, this is what I'm talking about, this thing. And the next one is going to be that huge thing up here. Let's see if I can give you a better view. And that thing right there. The one that was cool was this thing right here, this little zip line thing. Here, I got time. Let me show you how this works. I ended up finding a dime and some pennies here. All right. Okay, I'm gonna take my grandkids here, but you grab this thing, you get up on top. There's another platform over there, just like this one, and then you sit on it, and then you just roll with it. Woo! This is awesome. Tell you what, they didn't have this when I was a kid. We just had a rope. Yeah, and that's the awesome thing about coming to these parks early morning. There's no one else out here, so I got the whole place to myself to detect. And there's my machine. There's my dealie that I used to dig up stuff. All right, let's do the monster here. Let's do the monster. Let's go drop this down, drop it here, and I'm gonna walk up to it and do the same thing. I'm gonna start with a perimeter search around the structure itself, and then we'll see where it takes us. Okay, here's something. 50s. Could be good, could be trash. We'll find out. Let's see. There it is. Big old chunky piece of trash. It's a cool playground, I'll tell you what. I did not expect this. I was thinking it was the old playground that I went to years ago. That was down the road, or just down the path here. They moved it. Oh, here we go. Let's see what 20s are. We found that little fake diamond ring or diamond deal here in the 1920s. What is this one? Looks like a washer. It's a washer. Washer! All right. Cool. Found a washer. Probably went to one of these washers up here. Let's see. There's none missing. Okay. Okay, here's a 20 right there. 20. Pop it. Pop it over. Okay. Do a quick search. See if I kicked it out. Yep. It's over here now. Oh, wait. Right there. Man, another washer right on top. Yeah, another washer. All right. Well, at least there's no washers missing in the structure. See, I'm looking at it right now. All of them are in place. So I guess they maintain it well. Moving down the line here. Okay, here's some weird sound. I actually even see it on top. Some kind of foily thing. Okay. No, it's the ball. Okay. Okay, structure. Getting a mixed signal here. Let's see. Let's try it. Yeah, I've been really happy with this thing. And I do like the ability to charge it up. Yeah, I can recharge it. And I've been tracking how many times I recharge it and how many hours I've used. Because I figured eventually there's a certain point where I'm going to have to send it back for them to replace the battery. All right. I think I see it. No. Oh, look at that. Speaking of lost washers, there's a bolt-looking thing here that goes along with it. So, all right. Okay, continue on. Mixed signal 12. Crackly. Dropping a 4. This could be another paper clip. All right, I'm going to let that one go. Let me work my way along this swing or the slide. Oh, here's a 19. 14, 20, 19. Let's dig it. Let's dig it. Kick it over. All right, let's see what that did. Yeah, it'd be nice to knock out that, or knock off the gold pendant with diamonds and amethyst sewn. It'd be cool to find something better. Okay. All right, more can slaw. Okay. By the slide now. Coming back to the structure. Another 1920. Dig it. What is that? Nope. There it is. Nope. Getting punchy here. I'm thinking I'm seeing these things quickly, but nope. Let me go check it. Okay, I kicked it out. Back over here now. Back over here. Where'd you go? There it is. Right here. See it? Can slaw. Good morning. Good morning. Enjoying a little morning coin hunt before anyone else shows up at the park. Gotta take advantage of those breaks in the moment. Okay. Coming back on this little bridge-like thing. Okay. Nope. Got another slide thing to go to. Let's go check it out. A lot of structure here. Let me hold here real quick. I want to get back to this spot before I forget it. This is like a little climbing thing, monkey bar dilly. Okay, let's go walk the path. Okay, mixed signal, very mixed signal. Let's check it out. I see it, little nail. Let me check it again though, because normally that comes at a low number. Okay, that was it. All right, let's get back to where the other spot was. Now, there's no permit for parks here, at least where I'm at. Only rule is park closes or opens 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. So you have to be out of here and don't damage the park. That's it. Simple rules, common sense stuff. All right. Getting a weird sound here. I'm going to check it out. I was thinking it was a chain, but that's actually reacting differently. Yeah. Weird sound. Yeah, that's the chain. There was something over here coming in a different tone. Yeah, that's weird. Let me kick it out. Yeah, it's right here. It's coming into the 7. No, that's the chain. All right, I can't tell what it is. All right. I like it loose because I collapse it up and down so I can transport it easily. Here we go, 34, 11. Ah, it's jumpy. Looks like it's just on top. I see something right here. What is this thing? A big bolt, a nut. Okay, all right, 68. That's promising. Potential penny. I'm gonna dig it. Let's dig it. Okay, I'm coming up on the next second perimeter search path. Oh, there it is, right there. Right here, right at the tip of my trowel. Penny, nice, cool, awesome. All right, let's do the second perimeter search around the big structure. All right, let's see what that yields. Well, it looks like it's gonna be some more can slaw initially. Let's see if we can get something over here on this next pass. Okay, coming around. So what I do after this is I'll do a perimeter search around the sidewalk or path area. And then after that, I will look for the gaps between what I just detected. What is this? Teens. All right, and I pretty much do that consistently at all the parks that I go to, or playgrounds that I go to. Keeping that simple pattern helps so I don't miss anything. You're always going to miss them. That's why I usually will come back. Oh, classic lost signal. Lost signal is a case where you reorient your target, and now it's going to react differently to the coil. Okay, I found it again. It's over here. So one moment it may be flat, next moment, poof, and you've lost your signal. All right, let's see where I can find it now. Come on. Well, I guess I still lost it. All right, let's try it again. Okay, it's over here. Okay, it's over here now. There it is. All right, can slaw. Chasing the slaw. Chasing the slaw. Okay, let's finish this second perimeter search. Okay, 95. That could be a large piece of metal. Bottle top. Usually at the lower 90s, it's a quarter, but usually the higher 90s, yep, there we go, some metal. So like 91, 92, 90, that's typically a quarter on this machine. You go up higher than that, then it could be a large piece of metal, a Coke bottle. In this case, it was some small piece of metal. I don't know what that would have been made of. Okay, what is this one? Oh, let me get up here. Okay, I kicked it out. There it is. There it is. Okay, cover it up. Continue on. We're still working the second pass around the large structure. Okay. Large bag. I have a tool belt here where I keep everything, so I can go up and down and move quickly. Okay, had some indication of something, but I'm gonna skip that one. All right, sticking with the second perimeter search. Silver on this one, it's all over the place. Here's a 4. Might be another paper clip. Let's see. Right in here. Could be a nail, paper clip, or it could be one of those little necklace things I found the other day. Okay. Or it could be this rusty metal thing here. Big old chunky rusty metal thing. All right, cool. See, gold rings up a lot lower. I don't know. I usually will take my wedding band. It's a 10-carat wedding band. Throw it on the ground and do a check. And normally it's 47, 48. And then if you hear the tone, it's a lot sharper tone. So when I hear that and see that, yeah, I get a little excited that I might have found something good. Okay, all right. 20s. Let's pop it. All right. And it is nice with this mulch. You just kick it up just like this. When I start looking in grass, I'll definitely pinpoint to the point that I'll use this thing to actually feel for the target before I actually start digging. I think I kicked it out. I think it's some more of that can slaw. Thought I saw it. Yep, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Can slaw. So far this year, 2026, a gold pendant amethyst stone with diamonds around it. I got a picture of it in the community post tab or whatever they have for YouTube. Okay, here's something. Oh, right on top. Visual find. Can slaw. Okay. All right. Another 19. I dig those up because I found an earring at the 19 the other day. Before I was skipping those, just mainly focusing on the higher target IDs. It's back in here. There it is. All right. More can slaw. No, I don't do the public hunts. I was part of a metal detecting club way back when I was in college back at A&M, and I learned a lot of cool things from those guys. It was kind of funny. I was the youngest member of the club. Everyone else was a lot older, and ever since then I've been hooked. But yeah, I did find a lot of cool things and learned a lot from them, like the case of coming straight into your machine, going straight into the metal post versus going side to side. Fault signal, you can check it. You listen for a double tone or change in tone. Yep. And then I went and bought that one Garrett metal detecting book from Garrett. They're over here. I'm in Texas, over here in Dallas-Fort Worth, and they're located, I believe, in Garland or Richardson. They even have a museum and all of that over there. Okay, this one's kind of throwing me. Let me check it again. 20s. Let's dig it. Yeah, big thing is, yeah, you got to learn your machine. And it kind of throws me even just going to 1225X from this, because the other one, I put on the headphones and I'm mainly listening to the tone because there's no visual ID like this one has. Okay, I kicked it out. It's over here now. Somewhere in here is some more of that can slaw, I think. There it is. Look at that. I had to get right up next to it to pick it up on the pinpointer. See? See how close you got to get for the, okay. All right, let's walk it. Here's some can slaw coming in the 30s. All right, still got time. I'm gonna work the perimeter by the sidewalk area, and then we'll start working the gaps, and then at that point I think I'll call it. Yeah, this one's a nice one for the price. Got a lot of extra bells and whistles that I find very useful. Okay. All right, let's work it. Just listening for tone changes or a sharp return. It's like it's getting a different tone here. It's almost like it's picking up the rebar maybe. And then I'm getting a mixed signal here. 4s. That might be another one of those nails or paper clips, but I'm gonna dig it. I think it's right in here. I think I see it. Wow, I see it or feel it. Feels different. Oh wow, it's coming up. What is this? Ah yes, nice rusty underlayment pin. All right, cool. Underlayment pin. Those are fun. Okay, so having that smaller coil allows me to get up close to the sidewalk and still detect some targets. Main thing is just learning the machine and how it's reacting to a target. And you'll still miss stuff, but this definitely helps a lot more when it comes to that larger coil that I was using previously before I switched over to the SB24 Nocta coil, this little elliptical. I was finding some coins that I'd missed before up near the sidewalk area like this, and I don't know if you can hear the tones because of the road noise next to me. And then after this, I'll start working the gaps or lanes that I missed between the structure. This one's weird. Very weird. All right, I'm not sure if that's anything. I may be getting interference since I'm coming up on a converging point here, but I'm gonna check it just in case. It doesn't hurt to just dig it and do a quick check. Oh, I feel it. Okay, I feel it now. Some kind of concrete deal there. They must have put a little concrete here where they laid the foundation. Let's see, replay with live chat. No, this is happening right now. Okay, if it is a replay, I'll post it as a premiere. But when I go live, right here, we're live. So welcome to stay. Look at this. Visual find, non-metal dinosaur. Hello, dinosaur. Yeah, listening to the tones and beeps, that makes a big difference. Unfortunately, right back there is Highway 75, Central Expressway, and it's loud. A lot of road noise right now. So I'm missing some of the different changes in tones and whatnot. Okay, and it's a fairly good-sized spot, and I got here early. I mean, yet there's some folks here now. All right, I'm gonna have to call it soon because I usually leave the park once other folks start showing up with their kids, just to give them the courtesy of the park. So once I finish this perimeter search, I'll close it out. But I'm definitely going to take my grandkids here because I tell you what, look at this thing. That is fun. I tried it twice now, and yeah, both my grandkids are going to have a blast on it. I'll have to tell my daughter about it. They definitely upgraded this park from years ago. Okay, so people ask about why I go in the morning or I go in the evening. This is why, because I get the park all to myself, and when people do show up, I give them the courtesy of having the park, because park should be played at. They don't need to be bothered by yours truly. All right, I'm gonna shut everything down. Appreciate you guys joining today, and stay tuned. I plan on doing more of these in real life, and like someone was calling out, this is a live replay. No, this is live right now. I'm right here. I can see you guys answering, and well, having fun. All right, take care.